In the 1920s, a woman smoking in public was seen as shameful, something associated with rebellion or prostitution. But during New York's Easter parade, dozens of women lit cigarettes at once, calling them torches of freedom, symbols of liberation. What they didn't know was that they were part of a marketing stunt orchestrated by Edward Bernays, Sigmund Freud's nephew, working for the American Tobacco Company. Bernays understood something revolutionary. You don't need to sell an identity, an emotion, a dream. He used Freud's ideas about the unconscious mind to manipulate perception, turning cigarettes into emblems of empowerment. This was the beginning of what he called the engineering of consent, a quiet, psychological war on the masses. Today, nearly a century later, we live in a far more advanced version of that manipulation. From the content we consume to the beliefs we hold, everything is shaped by forces we rarely perceive. News stories are filtered to tell us not only what to think about, but what to think. Popular culture, political discourse, education systems, none of it is neutral. Behind the curtain is a machinery that thrives on distraction and emotional control. As Noam Chomsky warned in Manufacturing Consent, the media operates like a gatekeeper for thought, narrowing the boundaries of public discourse while creating the illusion of choice. Entertainment plays a crucial role in this system. Movies like Rambo weren't just stories, they were military-approved tools to reshape how we view war and nationalism. In fact, the Pentagon has influenced Hollywood scripts for decades in exchange for access to weapons, gear, and filming locations. Every battle shown is heroic, every soldier glorified. It's all part of a feedback loop designed to maintain public support for military action. Distraction, not violence, is the tool of choice. Social media platforms are designed to hijack your brain's reward system. Notifications, reels, feeds, they are engineered by behavioral scientists to keep you from ever sitting still with your own thoughts. You'll never question your life if your attention is constantly stolen. Why meditate, reflect, or read when there's infinite scrolling and endless dopamine hits? As Aldous Huxley noted, the perfect control mechanism isn't banning books, making people too distracted to want to read them. Education follows the same script. Schools rarely teach students how to think, only what to think. Knowledge is fragmented, delivered just enough to make people productive workers, not free thinkers. Universities that should be centers of free inquiry have become ideological factories. We're taught facts, but not wisdom. Meanwhile, children are conditioned to become adults who obey, not question. But the most effective control is emotional. Emotions drive behavior, and marketers, politicians, and corporations know exactly how to use them. Modern marketing taps into deep unconscious impulses. Babies and ads trigger protection instincts. Colors provoke moods. Music sparks nostalgia. This isn't guesswork, it's neuroscience. Our decisions are often made before we're even aware. We've made them. Behavioral economist Daniel Kahneman showed how our thinking fast brain makes irrational, snap decisions long before logic kicks in. This is where the engineers of consent operate beneath our awareness. Sexualization is one of their most potent tools. For men, endless stimulation through porn and hypersexualized media drains vital energy, leaving them passive, numb, and weak. For women, natural feminine energy is distorted into superficial sexuality, leading to disconnection from inner power and an obsessive need for external validation. The result is a society locked in a cycle of dissatisfaction and penis-fed. By consumerism deepening the emptiness. Cultural infantilization is another tactic. The media treats adults like children. Simplified plots, recycled music, childish humor. This isn't accidental. It keeps us emotionally immature, easier to control, less likely to rebel. Edward Bernays himself wrote that children are easier to manipulate, and the system wants a population that never emotionally matures. Even social unrest is engineered. Governments often stoke division, let tensions boil, then offer solutions that involve more surveillance, more restrictions, and more obedience. It's the classic formula: problem, reaction, solution. They create the crisis, provoke your fear, then sell you the cure, one that always benefits them. Heroes, too, are manufactured. Politicians, celebrities, influencers, most are selected and elevated because they serve an agenda. Their fame is not spontaneous, it's designed, and while you're busy idolizing them, the real power stays hidden. Even deeper, the food and pharmaceutical industries play their part. Sugar, salt, and fat combinations in processed food aren't just tasty, they're addictive by design. The result? A foggy-minded, fatigued population, too drained to fight back. Meanwhile, pharmaceutical companies have pathologized normal human experiences. Sadness becomes depression, shyness becomes social anxiety, restlessness becomes ADHD. The solution is always the same: a pill. The system doesn't need to beat us down, it just needs us to keep beating ourselves. Like a circus tiger that no longer needs the whip because it's been trained to obey, we now please. We choose the content that distracts us, the ideas that enslave us, the products that numb us. We've internalized the system so deeply we don't even realize we're imprisoned. And yet, despite all this, there's one thing the architects of this invisible prison can't fully control: the natural evolution of human consciousness. We're in a transitional moment, people are waking up. Slowly, the illusion is cracking, and while revolution through violence will only replace one master with another, real revolution begins within. No leaders, no flags, no slogans, just you, choosing to see clearly. Each act of awareness questioning what you're told, resisting impulsive urges, seeking truth dismantles the machine piece by piece. The power of this system relies on your unconscious cooperation. Once you become aware, its grip weakens. The question isn't about the people in power, it's about you. What kind of person do you want to be? Will you remain a trained tiger, or will you reclaim your wild, sovereign self? Because the ultimate revolution isn't out there, it's inside.